Hi, this is Cheryl Vecchio, your favorite Woodlands realtor, and it's time for the 2024 housing market review and a little peek at what's going on here in the Woodlands housing market in 2025. I call 2024 the year of the interest rate roller coaster. It was a wild ride. Interest rates were all over the place, and it really challenged both buyers and sellers. In fact, with all the interest rate changes, it was impossible to predict what the market was going to do. It was something like predicting what the Texas weather's going to do, and you know how that changes. But with all of that, those interest rate fluctuations, they affected different segments of our market in a totally different way. We saw a real softening in our luxury market, and that's anything over $1 million here in the Woodlands. But the sweet spot for us is between $400,000 and $800,000 home value, and that remained pretty stable and in high demand. The real challenge is for the buyers that are in the $400,000 and below market. It's a very challenging market for us here in the Woodlands. And so those buyers that are new to the housing market are really faced a lot of challenges in 2024. Now, despite all of that, our market stayed strong. The Woodlands housing market is so very resilient. We have great schools, we have wonderful amenities, and people really want to live here. And if you break that down by village, because our real estate market is a micro market, if you break that down by village, you see like really high demand in Creekside. We think that's because it's newer housing, and some families really prefer that new construction. We don't have much new construction here in the Woodlands, so that's very attractive to buyers. And we also saw strong demand in Sterling Ridge and Alden Bridge, and we think it's because there's an abundance of that mid-range sweet spot home, so the demand remains strong there, and the housing prices are very stable there. If you're in Indian Springs, Panther Creek, Grogan's Mill, your biggest challenge is updates. People want to live here in the Woodlands, but the challenge is our homes are aging. So the more that you can keep up with updates, or we see remodels in those areas that sell very quickly and for top dollar. The good thing about those areas is as the workforce comes back to the office, that location matters. And the closer you are to Market Street area or the Waterway, the higher your land value is. The luxury market is growing in Grogan's Mill, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out in 2025. I'm calling 2025 the year of cautious optimism. We think we will see a stabilization of our interest rates. And with that stabilization, we think that it'll be a positive effect on our real estate market here in the Woodlands. Now, that stabilization is highly dependent on our economy and what the Fed does. And there is a small community that predicts that we might see a slight recession in 2025. So all that will play into how interest rates stabilize. What we don't expect is a dramatic decrease in interest rates. So if you're waiting for the interest rate to go below 5%, you're going to be waiting for several years, we think. So you don't want to do that. We expect home prices to have moderate appreciation every year, which means the home price is going up while you're waiting for that interest rate to come down. Also, dramatic decreases in interest rate happens when there's a dramatic negative effect on the economy, like a pandemic or an unemployment crisis, something like that. And no one expects that to happen anytime soon. We're very excited when we look at all the different villages. We think that the luxury market is going to see an increase in value, and we're going to leave that softening behind as we see more consumer confidence and the economy grow. Also, we hope that there's a little bit of relief for first-time buyers and people at the lower end of our real estate market. For more information about what we think is going to happen in 2025 and to keep track of the market as it happens, we're more than happy to have that discussion with you. All you need to do is simply reach out or comment below. And thank you for watching. Happy New Year, by the way.